be the person. I've actually lined up my brushes in the order I'm going to use them. There's my light red, pale rosy colour. Then I've got my perylene maroon, and then I've got my cool, warm, warm, cool. That's the order in which they're going to go. And then I'm going to get a big brush for the water. I'm imagining I will have a strong vertical. I'm imagining I will have a strong horizontal, and that this will be my focal point. Therefore, this is where my circle of light will begin, and a lot of water, big circle, and then I'm just getting bigger and bigger and making beautiful circular, and then I'm just going out and out. And you know, I probably don't need to keep the circles over there. It's quite a big piece of paper. I'm just going to spray the rest.
My question was, Marion, did you make sure you didn't have any white patch, unwet, dry patches?
No, I wasn't worried at all.
Okay.
Yeah. But on this one, yeah, it's beautifully damp all over this time. In fact, I've got way more water than the first time, which will allow us to do that beautiful rolling movement. What's on this? And this paper, look at this beautiful action it immediately has that did not happen on my cheap one. So this is way more beautiful already. This is my first warm, switching to my second warm. And I'm just doing beautiful big circles, and I'm going to go way out with my second warm. Way out, way out, way out. That's just pure fun. Way out, way out. Keep going out there, out there, out there. Oh, it's not near wet enough over there. I want it all to mix. I don't actually want to see any of these lines. So plenty of water is key. Good question, Helen. And then I'm missing a bit there. Just add a bit there. Then I can come in with my soft blue and add little bits on the perimeter. Yeah, and then it's mixing some beautiful greys, but it's a cool grey. I'm just draining. I've got it on a lovely angle, about 45 degrees, and I'm just getting rid of all the excess moisture. Very playful with where we paint those colours. I'm thinking that we do something lovely and fun, like maybe we spray and paint, maybe we put down some water and then paint, but I'm just going to play and try and establish a vertical-ish T and a horizontal lovely mark to balance my big vertical, big horizontal. So I'm really going to play. I'm going to spray lightly in the areas of the T, and then I'm going to enjoy myself. This brush has the beautiful pink, so I'm going to just enjoy playing with the color. And I'm thinking that as I do this, I'm going to use the same method each time. Warm and then warm. So there's that first warm color, dip straight into the second warm color, and it is a tea, but it's not completely obvious. There, I'm just enjoying playing, putting on lots of paint, and then coming in with the yummy cool. I don't know whether or not. Beautiful paper. I know this is my focal point, so this is where I'm making my tea cross, and then I'm going to use this same method because that worked really nicely on that one. Spraying a lot in my focal point, spraying a big T, spraying a T. Plenty of pigment on my brush, and I'm holding the brush at the absolute end, and it's as far away from control as you can get. And when you hold it right at the tip like that, you have less control and you'll get a beautiful linear sort of mark. And I'm very vaguely tea looking, and then come in with my beautiful cool, and I'm just going to enjoy tickling the edges of the colors and allowing it to do the wet in wet thing. And I'm just going with what I feels nice and enjoying. I'm going right out there. And there's heaps of water there, which is a wonderful opportunity to make the paint flow in beautiful ways.
Mix on the paper first.
Lovely. It's the most intuitive way to work, is to mix on the paper. You have the least control.
Yeah. And that's what I want to practice.
Excellent. Then that is definitely the way to go. Lots of water on the page then.
Yeah.
Here, but I'm going to spray that off. Spray it off completely. And it's done something way more beautiful. Okay, I did a big blow in the center there. Anything you don't like, give it a spray because of all the massive water that we've got going. Here's my cool. It's Cobalt Turquoise Light. I'm going to write it on in case you're wondering. These are all Holbein. I put HWC there, that's Holbein watercolour. Perylene Maroon, it is really similar. I'm going to put it equals there to like burnt sienna. It's kind of like a purpley burnt sienna, but it's kind of a browny colour. So I've got a beautiful blue, a browny reddy colour. Put a bit there. And then my third one is Rose Madder. 2 warms and a cool. And now I'm going to mix them, put them out separately. I'm going to mix them and see if I like the color combo. And then I know I'm on the right track. Wet brush, just going to push out some of that turquoise, clean it off, push out some of the Perylene Maroon. It's really a blood kind of color. Get rid of the washing my brush each time to do a swatch. And then over here, I'm going to put a little bit of that Rose Madder, pick up some of this yummy cobalt, and instantly I can see it makes this such a beautiful grey purpley color. Get rid of that and then try and pick up some of this Perylene Maroon. How does it mix with my turquoise? It's quite lovely again, so it's a beautiful greyish kind of color. And if I just do a quick mixing like that, I come up with a grey. And I know that greys are absolute winners. So if you come up with some sort of grey that you love when you mix all 3 together, you can't go wrong, because as long as you like them, then you know that when they mix on the page or they mix in any way as you begin to paint, that you're on the right track.